Hey everyone, I'm Dan Black and welcome to Mpowertube. Super excited to be doing a podcast today with the gunslinger himself, John Wayne Parr. Hope you enjoy it. JWP, thanks so much for being on Mpowertube.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure.
Awesome. Mate, in our series we talk about mindfulness and spirituality in the martial arts. However, I'd like to add mindset into it and how important having the right self-talk, that mind chat, is for you to stay focused and relevant and targeted inside the gym and outside the gym.
I've been very lucky from about 4 or 5 years old. I always wanted to be a martial artist. That was my only desire. I didn't know what martial art I was going to be. I just know I was going to be a fighter somehow. And then very lucky at the age of 11 we moved to Brisbane, found Taekwondo, and then I did that for about a year and a half. I thought it was fantastic. I wanted to go to Korea. I wanted to stand in line, do the katas with all the other people doing like you see on the TV. And then unfortunately the Taekwondo school I was at, they eventually closed down. They didn't have enough students. So there's about 6 months of there of just not sure what I wanted to do in life. I wanted to find another Taekwondo school, but nothing was close to home. And then kickboxing just happened to start at the same hall that the Taekwondo was at. So my theory at the time was I'll just do this until I find another Taekwondo school. And then I did my first kickboxing class, and then from that moment I was sold. This is my new desire.
Yeah.
And then probably not even a couple months after I started the kickboxing, the movie Kickboxer came out with Van Damme.
Yep.
And I watched that, and then I was transfixed. I wanted to go to Thailand. I wanted to walk in Van Damme's footsteps. I wanted to fight the Thais. I wanted to be fight the Tong Po of the Thailand. I knew it wasn't going to be easy, but I was willing to give my whole life to the sport to one day hopefully be somebody. So I'm 42 now, and I still have that same desire as a 4-year-old to 42. So nothing's ever wavered. I've never let work, women, partying, nothing's got in the obstacle of my direction of where I want to go. So I've always had that main focus is I wanted to be remembered. I wanted to leave a legacy. So the only way to do that is to get in there and do it. I can't sit there and think about it. I've got to get in there and make sure it happens. So yeah, I'm not wasting my time. I know I've only got a limited time on this earth, and then when I pass, I'm not going to waste it and be forgotten. I want to be remembered for generations.
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah.
With my boxing and my Muay Thai, I've had 145 fights all up, and a lot of people said, "Oh, you've made it. Why keep going?" But in my head, I'm still so far away from what I want to accomplish. Every fight is another step up the Mount Everest. So I want to make sure that when I retire, that no one can follow my footsteps. I want to leave a legacy that's unmatchable. And I'm just following a gentleman called Raymond Deckers, who was from Holland. He set the standard, and I'm just trying to walk in his footsteps and trying to leave something similar. So if he was the king, I want to be regarded as the prince. I want to be the prince of Muay Thai.
Yeah, awesome.
It's one of those things where the only way I know I'm going to be successful is if I train hard, get the fittest I possibly can be, and then put it all on the line. So if I have to lose, at least I know that I've given 100% and I've lost to the better man on the day. If we rematch, but I know that I can put my head on the pillow at the end of the day and know that I've given 100%, and then it wasn't my time this time around, but hopefully I'll get it back next time.
Sure.
So yeah, you got to keep soldiering on. You can't let a loss defer you from your destination.
I'd like to talk to you about the Wai Crew, and if you're not familiar with the Wai Crew, it's a ceremony where the student pays respect and honours their teacher, their instructor or trainer. But you're very, very well known all over the world for the gunslinger Wai Crew. Could you share the significance and what it means to you to perform the gunslinger Wai Crew?
Okay, so what happens at the start of the Ramoi, you seal the ring, so your hand goes on top rope. You say a prayer in the corner, you hold the top rope, you go from corner to corner. It's called sealing it, so it's a way of showing that your opponent that you own this domain. while you're fighting and to ward off evil spirits. Once you do that, you walk around. It's like a mind game of who's going to kneel down first, and then whoever kneels down. Once you kneel down, there's 3 bows. So the first bow, I was taught to pray to the earth, the wind, the fire, the water, and God. So asking permission for inner strength, keep you safe. The second one, you're asking permission from your family, your mother, father, grandparents, anyone that's deceased, your wife, your own siblings, your own kids. And then the last one is for your gym, for your trainer, for your paddlers, for your sparring partners. Without all those elements, you wouldn't be in the exact position at that moment in time. So you're asking permission from all of them. And then the rest is more of a stretch. So you're coming through, so you're stretching a rhythm to the rhythm of the drum and the cymbal. And it's all very, very warrior type. It's looking strong under the lights and it's keeping that poker face. And then at the end of it, you can either finish up and just wire your partner, or your opponents I should say, or you can be cheeky. So a lot of people like to throw bow and arrows, and then they look, and then they do that 3 times, and hopefully they kill their opponent. Where we made modifications to mine, because being in the John Wayne, the cowboy, we thought about it. It was my first fight at Lumpini, and it's like, what can we do to put a bit of bazang into the Remway? So instead of throwing the bow and arrow, we came up with the idea of I'd throw one, I'd miss, have a look, throw another one, I'd miss, I get frustrated, and then I'd throw the bow and arrow away and then pull out 2 6 guns and then unload my guns, unload my bullets, blow the smoke out of the barrels, give them a twirl, put them back in the holsters, and then back to my corner. And then the first time I did it, the fans of Lumpini, just it was crazy. I got a standing ovation from all the Thais. So when the Thais are applauding you for something that's special to them, you know you've done something right. And then from then on in, I got started known as the gunslinger. So, and then after a few fights, I modified my Ramoi. I was shooting about 12 bullets at the start, and then I realised I was wasting money. I was wasting money on 10 bullets. So then I'd creep up to my opponent, and then it'd be a 1 shot, 1 kill right between the eyes. And then now I've got an abundance of imaginary bullets now. It's amazing.
It's becoming more and more prevalent these days that people are suffering from debilitating conditions such as anxiety and depression, and the mainstream medical practitioners have finally embraced the science behind the combining the mindfulness and mental health. And even in our schools, kids as young as 4 and 5 years old are starting to practice mindful techniques, and teachers are experiencing almost immediately very impacttive results from this style of programming with our kids. How does mindfulness, how important is mindfulness with your day-to-day style of living?
I tell a lot of people that are feeling a little bit down, get into martial arts. Martial arts is such a positive boost, because no matter, the more you put in, the more it gives you back, and the more you feel self-confident within yourself. Let's say you're only kicking as high as your hip, and then give it a week, and all of a sudden you're kicking as high as the body, and as high as the neck, and you feel yourself getting stronger, more balanced, your techniques are better, and then you can congratulate yourself when you're on the way home, going, I killed the night session. So you're getting that abundance of joy. And then you make friends, you make a lifestyle, you got that little community in the martial arts gym as well. When I lived in Singapore, we would run around the track every morning, and then every morning you'd see 70, 80, 90-year-old ladies. They'd be in a little group that had their stereo on, and that they weren't doing anything hard, but they're just going through the motions, just moving their bodies. I think we're in an era where people are so addicted to sitting in front of the computers and sitting in front of the TV.
Absolutely.
And then it's just wave of negativity the world's going to blow up. We're going to go into a recession.
Yeah.
And then if you listen to that, it's just going to drown you, and eventually you're going to think there's no hope. But you come to the gym, and it gives you a chance to switch off from the mainstream, from the media, and then rely on your own instincts. So you hit the pads, you get your frustration out from all your testosterone, and then you're absolutely knackered. But then half an hour later, you feel alive. You feel like you've achieved something for that day. I think martial arts, it doesn't have to be Thai boxing. It could be Tai Chi, it could be Kung Fu, it could be karate, whatever it is that's going to get you out of the house and get your mind set on just thinking about using your mind, body and soul of doing techniques. I think is the essence of being alive. Not listening to some reporter that once clicks on their website. So I tell everyone, like, martial arts is an amazing thing. Doesn't matter how old you are, as young as you were saying with the 4 or 5 years old, and all out to, as long as you can get out off the couch, you're able to move. And if you're moving, you can think a technique, and as you're thinking a technique, you're in a happy place. So, and for myself, I know life throws different hurdles at you, but I don't have time to get stuck in a rut. Okay, sometimes I might get hit with a bill, or hit with a tax, or hit with this. It's like, well, I know I can't dawdle on it. I just got to get rid of it and then fix it and then keep moving forward. If I let negativity drown me out, then they win. And I'm not going to let that happen. I have to win. This is my life, and I'm going to do my best to make sure that everything's positive. And if I want to leave, not only for myself, but I want to leave a positive image for anyone that knows me, whether it be on social media or in person to person. So, I want people to feel energized by my smile.
It's been awesome talking to you today, mate. Thank you so much for sharing your insights with everyone. Many thanks again for being on Mpowertube.
Pleasure, no worries. Thank you very much for having me. It's been a pure joy. And then, to pass that positivity on through martial arts, I feel like I've achieved something for today.